Hi guys, so I'm doing part 2 now of my acne Accutane videos, and if there's anything I don't cover in this video that you're still kind of wondering about, just let me know and I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. So I've been on Accutane, as I mentioned in my previous video, for about 4.5 months, and you start to feel dry. Within the first month, you start to notice it. By the third month, actually, no, yeah, by the second month, you start to feel your lips drying out tremendously, and then you just start feeling the rest of your face drying out. And so my skincare regimen went from taking care of very oily skin to taking care of severely dry skin. And I actually think it's a lot easier to take care of dry skin than it is for oily skin, because you can keep reapplying lotion throughout the day, whereas if you have oily skin, you don't want to keep washing your face, but I also don't really like those oil blotting sheets. But now I don't have to worry about it, at least for now while I'm on the Accutane. So I figured I would start this video. Now this is completely unedited. I just want to upload it completely unedited onto YouTube because it's quicker that way. So if I have any moments where I ramble, like right now, please excuse that. So I'm going to start with how I clean my face. It's nothing too involved, and it tends to change depending on, you know, what's on sale and whatnot. So I don't really have any preference other than using cleansers for sensitive skin. So this is my facial cleanser. It's Nivea Aqua Sensation. It's for severely dry skin. I don't know if they sell this in the US. They sell this in Europe for sure. At least in Portugal they do. So if you're in Portugal or probably in Spain, this is where you can find that, and you can probably get it in other parts of Europe too. But I've never been able to find this in the US. I haven't looked for it. I don't think Nivea is really that big in the US. I mean, I feel like I see fewer Nivea products in the US than I see in, it says Madrid, so yes, you can get it in Spain. Fewer Nivea products in the US than I do see in Europe. So this is basically just, it twists, it's a cream cleanser. It can be used to clean off makeup around your eyes, etc. It's very gentle. It does not burn my face at all. It does not burn my eyes. So I've used cold cream in the past. I actually have a tub of it. That burns like crazy. I don't understand how that can be used on eyes. It burns. If a little bit gets in your eye, it burns like crazy. This does not burn, which is great. Occasionally, oh, I don't know if I mentioned I use this morning and night. Occasionally before using this, and I do this at night usually, maybe once a week. I don't want to say once a week because it all depends on how my skin is feeling, but I will use an apricot scrub if there's a lot of flakiness. I won't use it if my skin is irritated. So if it's flaky and irritated, I will not use the apricot scrub. It's only if it's like got a little, you know, flake to it and it's fine. So I'll use that and then wash with this right after. So as I mentioned, this stuff is good for removing eye makeup, but I recently, just because it was on sale and I don't know, I wanted to try it, I recently bought this eye makeup remover, the Chamomile Body Shop Gentle Eye Makeup Remover, and this is actually quite nice because the good thing about this is you'll apply it to a little pad and just leave it over your eye for a little while, and then just kind of like lightly brush it off, and it'll take everything off, as opposed to having to rub a little, because with this you do have to kind of work it in, and I don't really like rubbing my eyes. It's not good for you, everyone knows that. So I've just started using this. It doesn't burn. That's all I can tell you. I mean, I don't know if it's going to have any like terrible effects on me in the long run, but for now I'm pretty okay with it. But I'm not saying go out and buy this. It's an absolute must if you're on Accutane. I'm just telling you what works and doesn't dry out my skin. And then, okay, into moisturizing, because that's what you do after you wash. So I have, so at night I put on Retin-A Micro and then I put my moisturizer on, and in the morning I put my clindamycin lotion on and then my moisturizer. So that would go on before I put on my Cetaphil. It's a big old tub of Cetaphil. A few things about this. This has no SPF, so if you're going to use this during the day, put some sunscreen on first. I glob this on at night, like I really coat my face in it, and you have to have clean fingers or use a spatula or something because this is a tub. It's huge, and you're going to be using it every day, and you don't want to get grime in there because it's going on your face, and you don't want your face to have any crap from here. It's been growing in here, you know. So basically, just stay really clean and try not to like, I don't know, pet your cat, and then that's a bad idea. So, right, SPF, I use Neutrogena. This is in 110, that's a little excessive, but I don't know, I like it. So I'll put this on before, all over my face, my neck, my chest, whatever's exposed, back of my hands, you know, anything like that. And then put this over it in the morning. And I don't go as heavy in the morning with this because it will leave my face looking a little shiny. And for my lips, and sometimes around my nose, and maybe even around here, I use Aquaphor. This is just the CVS brand. Also, again, a tub. Clean hands. Yeah. And I'm almost done. I use this Organic Wear tinted moisturizer for when, I don't know, for when I want a more even complexion or if I'm going to put on makeup that day. It's like, it kind of works as a base for me. And this stuff, because it's a tinted moisturizer, it's not going to have much of a coverage effect. It's basically just to kind of add a glow to your face. And I use it in Ivory to Fair. And yeah, it just adds a nice glow. It doesn't really cover anything, so I wouldn't recommend this for anyone who needs coverage. It does have light coverage, I suppose, but if you have a blemish, it's not going to cover it. And it's very moisturizing, and I believe it has SPF. Where did I see that it had SPF? I think I made that up. Yeah, I probably made that up. Could have sworn it had SPF. Yeah, it doesn't say SPF on here, so it's a good thing I use. Whew, I'm like throwing things. It's a good thing I use this. Okay, so by month 3, I'd say by month 3, but I think it varies for everyone, and maybe it won't happen to everyone. Your eyes will get dry. They will get dry and irritated, and they'll look red. By the end of the day, your eyes will be red. Eye drops, you know, get something with redness relief and also something that will moisturize. There are tons of different types of eye drops on the market, and I know this because when I was going out to buy this, I was like, which one do I buy? So I found the one that had both redness relief and dryness relief, and I got that. And I bought it in Walgreens brand. It was cheaper. It was like $2. And I'll put this in the morning, and I'm good to go for the day. Sometimes I have to reapply it, but if I put it in after I shower, I'm usually good. And then, last but not least, moisturize. Moisturize your skin. After you shower, moisturize every inch of you, because you will regret not moisturizing. You will get eczema. Yeah. Sorry, you can hear the cars outside. I have my window open. Someone's listening to loud music. Okay, so I don't use anything special. I just kind of get what's on sale. Basically, if it has glycerin within like the first 3 ingredients, then it's good. Glycerin's a good thing. This one's water, glycerin, and blah 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 blah, whatever. So use what makes you happy. Use what's good. In the winter, I found myself using, what was it, Aveeno? No, Eucerin. I was using Eucerin in the winter, and it actually had SPF 15 in it. But Eucerin is for when you're really dry. This stuff is better for me now that it's kind of humid out. Okay, this video is ridiculously long. I think I'm gonna end it briefly. It's just I just want to say lastly, if there was something I didn't cover, please ask. You know, there are things like, I don't know, what type of powder to use on your face, what kind of foundation. I can try helping you with that. But if, you know, if this was good, then great. If not, like I said, ask. So yeah, I'll end this here.